What's up, everybody? This is HBT with the Straight Up Wrestling Show. And guys, I'm joining you. I'm a little late, but man, hey, I am here. And hey, we're going to rock this thing out, man. We're going to talk about the ladies. So it's HBT here with you from the Straight Up Wrestling Show. Coming on, we're going to talk about the ladies that could break out. And we're going to talk a little bit about Dana Brooks' career in boxing. She's looking at a career in boxing, or she's looking to get into some boxing, do some boxing matches. So, you know, her husband, he's kind of into that boxing. He's kind of into MMA, and he's pretty much getting her prepared to end up joining the boxing ranks. So she could be getting in the ring soon to put up a fight in boxing. And we're going to talk about Rhonda Rousey a little bit. You know, I'm having some technical difficulties, man. I'm, you know, working with my iPad and trying to get up all these, the content that I'm going to talk about tonight so I can go down a list of wrestlers that I want to go over, and I'm having trouble with this thing. So that's the reason I came on a little late. But hey, I'm here, better late than never, but I am here. So, man, we about to go ahead and kick this thing off. So, guys, you know, hey, if you coming in, man, you know what to do. Whatever platform you on, definitely hit that like button so the algorithm can pick that up, know that we're on. But, guys, Braden, my man Braden is in here. Braden BRM is in the house. What's going on, Braden? I see Hanson Terrell is in the house. Hi there, guys. Happy Easter weekend. Happy Easter weekend to you, Hanson Terrell. Hanson Terrell says WWE SmackDown, AEW Rampage, and Battle of the Belts. 6 movies yesterday, and it was good. Cool, man. Cool. So you was a little busy there on the tube yesterday, Hanson, or, you know, computer or whatever you was watching it on, man. All right, Hanson says, watching Cyber Sunday on Peacock. Okay, cool. All right, Braden BRM says, Dana Brooke is an underrated wrestler. Yeah, pretty much. And I think she wants to take her talent somewhere else, Braden. So, yeah, she will be making her foray into the boxing world. So we're going to see how that turns out, and we'll talk about that a little bit later in this thing. So I'm going to go down some of these names here with these women. But man, now let's go ahead and start off with Dana Brooke, since we already talking about that. We'll go ahead and talk about Dana Brooke. Yeah, she is going into the wrestling business, not wrestling business, the boxing business, Braden. And her husband is training her, which I think she should get more of a boxing trainer. I can understand her husband training her, but her husband needs to get a partner. He needs to get somebody in there with him that know more about boxing. I know MMA is fighting, but boxing is a whole different animal. So if I was him, I would go out there and get somebody who's been in the boxing circles for a long time, and that can give Dana the best training possible alongside her husband, and teach her a little bit more than what her husband's going to teach her. I watched some of the videos. I watched some of the things that her husband is training her on. And I think she, as far as her jab goes, he needs to teach her a little bit better on how to shoot the jab straight. She's doing pretty decent. And, as far as her, for her power shots, she's not putting her whole body into it. And that has to do with her husband's training. And I know I know how MMA fighters, when they hit, they don't put their whole body into it because their main thing is to take you down. But in boxing, you need to put your whole body in it. You need to put all the power in it that you can to pretty much take your opponent out. So basically, some of those things, some little small logistics that she needs to iron out before she get into a boxing ring. But I think she can get in there and win a couple fights, man. And hey, she can get a $25,000-$50,000 purse right off the bat. Probably a little bit more than that because she's a name in wrestling, and a lot more people are going to come out to see her. So she could generate anywhere from $80,000 to $100,000 on her first fight. And depending on how that does, she can pretty much go on, and she can make some money in this business, man, if she's successful. But yeah, her husband, he definitely need to reach out to some trainers that know exactly the boxing game, because like I said, it's a little different than MMA. So, but guys, glad that you're joining me. And like I said, man, whatever platform you're on, definitely hit that like, share, join if you're on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, you see this on YouTube, that like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, 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 so you know when we're on, like times like these. Do the same thing over on Twitch and on Twitter, man. Hit that like, share, tweet, and retweet, and follow us over there on Twitter. All right. But let me see what else my man Hanson got had to say. Hanson said, well, I will be excited on Easter Sunday morning. Yeah, crunch tomorrow, church tomorrow. Okay, I think you said church. Look like you put crunch tomorrow, but church tomorrow, no doubt. Hanson Terrell. But yeah, it's should be a great day. It's well definitely going to be a great day tomorrow. Easter because hey, he has risen. We know who we talking about there. He has risen, our Lord. So hey, man, yeah, we definitely are gonna have a great day tomorrow. And hey, thank the Lord for the day. Thank the Lord for today. Thank Him for yesterday. Thank Him for the whole week, and thank Him for everything that He has put on our tables to eat. So hey, but besides all that, hey, let's get into this wrestling, man. Straight up, let's get into this wrestling. So women, man, these women could break out. These women could break out, and these women need, they deserve more props. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off. Already, like I said, I talked about Dana Brooke, and I will come back to Dana Brooke again. All right, women, man. First woman that I want to point out, I want to talk about breaking out, and that's Cora Jade. Cora Jade, yes, she has, she had a splash like a year and a half ago into NXT, doing a thing. I mean, came off very well. I mean, she was in, I remember when she first came off, she was in that first pay-per-view. And she went in there and she did some amazing things and did something really to injure herself coming off that cage. Got up high in that cage and came off and injured herself, man. That was like almost like a year and a half ago. But Cora Jade made a serious splash into the professional ranks and looked really good doing it. And man, yeah, she is definitely a talent. She's been a tag team champion with Roxanne Perez. But hey, she definitely deserves flowers, man. And hey, the sky's the limit for Cora Jade. There's no doubt about it. And speaking of that, she is the girlfriend of Braun Breaker. That is Braun Breaker's girlfriend. You really don't want to talk about that right there as far as in wrestling. A lot of these they do put it out there that they boyfriend and girlfriend and things like that, but you really don't want to think about that wrestling. But yeah, Cora Jade, kind of like Braun. I'm not gonna say she has the same trajectory as Braun, but she definitely, man, has a lot working for her. And hey, and her looks don't hurt. She's a nice looking young lady. She's a good looking young lady, and a lot of people are gonna play off that and use what you can use. Use what you can use, but she is very, very good in the ring. And man, I look for big things for Cora Jade. Either way she go, if she moves up in from NXT to Raw or SmackDown, she definitely can handle the pressure of it. And I mean, she can overcome adversity. Great wrestler. And I'm telling you, somebody over there in the other company, AEW, Tony Khan would love to have her. I mean, but yeah, she's something special. She really is. So Cora Jade is the first woman, man, that I see that could really make it next in the professional ranks. And I can see her within 2 to 3 years being a four-star. I say in 2 years being a 4-star women's wrestler, and that's a A wrestler on the lower level or a high B level wrestler. But yeah, she has the talent. Right now, she's a high C plus level wrestler. I got to give it to Cora Jade. So next, man, I want to talk about Alba Fry and Isla Dawn. These two, man, incredible. These two are incredible, and they definitely could break out and go to the next level. Oh, wow, man, this thing doggone died on me, guys. Oh, man, I hate this. I definitely got to get this back up. Uh-oh. Done died on me, man. Done died on me. I can't deal with that. But yeah, Alba Fry and Isla Dawn is the next two women that I want to talk about. Great, both of these great wrestlers. Alba Fry, man, she was the former Kaylee Lee Dawn, Kaylee Lee Dawn, I think. Kaylee Lee Ray. And as a solo wrestler, man, she is devastating. She is hard hitting. Pretty much reminds me of like a real Ripley type female wrestler, kind of like Charlotte a little bit, not quite like Charlotte, but kind of close between Rhea and Charlotte. She has that brutality. She has a good strength for her size. You know, she's slim and everything, but she has good strength, very good speed, but very, very tough opponent. Somebody that you think that could be out here in the streets, man, that could be anywhere and that can whip women's tails, and probably can beat a lot of men out here. I mean, somebody who can basically take care of business anywhere that she's at. Alba Fire can do it. But so I definitely looked at that. And Ala Dawn came in. And Ala Dawn, you know, she come in, and I never had seen her before, you know, coming from the UK. And Ala Dawn came in there and gave her a run for the money when those two had their little feud there, that little feud that they had for just a short time before Ala Dawn put a spell on her, and Kaylee Lee Ray, Alba Fire, became tag team partners, and now I think they have the titles now. But these two, man, are something to be reckoned with. And you know, Kiana James and Fallon Henry, those two needed to be on top of their game. But you know, hey, they was bickering and fighting over, you know, is she cheating on Fallon's friend or whatever? So they was bickering and fighting over that, and they didn't have their heads in the game, man. They definitely needed to have their heads in the game to be taking on these two women, because like I said, man, Alba Fire and Ala Dawn is no joke. Straight up. But I see JL's in the house. What's up, JL? All right, man. JL says, all right, my man Braden says, yeah, Easter service at church is always one of the best services of the year. No doubt about that, Braden. No doubt. All right, JL. Oh, it's going, Harry. Everything's good, JL. And I'm going to tell you what, JL, I see you already starting on Brian Breaker. We're not going to talk about Brian Breaker doing this. All right. I talked about him a little bit about being with Cora Jade, but this right here is for the women. And so we're not going to get into a whole bunch of Brian Breaker. But I understand you putting that into your first couple comments. We'll do that, man. But I'm not going to talk about Brian Breaker. You can get in here and talk about Lash Legend if you want to, but I will not be talking about Brian Breaker. Okay? Okay, you know the drill. Brian Breaker is the future GOAT. Carried this company on his back as usual. He is the best in the ring, best on the mic, best merch design, and is the international role model. Okay. All right, Brian, JL, don't worry. That will be it for Brian, unless you want me to continue talking. You can continue talking, but do not talk about Brian on the segment, man. Because if you talk about Brian, then I will time you out. But do not talk about Brian Breaker on this right here, buddy. We're going to talk about these women. Wow, hopefully I can get I can't get my thing back up, guys. I can't get it back up. I mean, I can come off the top of my head, but I want all these women that I have on here. I definitely want them to get their props. So hopefully I got it on here. Yeah, looks like I do. All right, guys. All right. So this right here is going to work for me. Definitely. I like this. All right, man. Speaking of Fallon Henry, Fallon Henry is the next one. These women could break out. Now, Fallon Henry, man, I look at her. She's not bad. I look at her like at a 2.5 star. I got her like at a 2.5. She's between 2.3 and 2.5 stars as far as a wrestler. She's like a D+ wrestler when it boils down to it. She did get the title. I think her and Kiana made a very good team. Are they better than Katana Chance and Kaden Carter? No, they're not. But, you know, they ended up getting those belts. Doesn't matter how they got them, but they ended up getting those belts, and those women can go far. But, you know, Fallon Henry has a very good future. You know, she's young. So I think, give her anywhere from 2 to 4 years, and she could be up there at, maybe a B+ wrestler, a B- wrestler. She can be in that 4 stars, 4-star, somewhere in there if she continues to do this. I mean, when it boils down to it, I look at her. It don't look like she's gonna stay in wrestling. I'm not sure if she just don't. It doesn't come off to me that, hey, this is what she actually wants to do. But right now, for what I'm seeing, Fallon Henry is a very good talent, and she could break out, man. Give her a couple years. She definitely needs to be in NXT, be in some kind of developmental league, or go around, man, to Impact Pro Wrestling or whatever. Obviously, she's been on the indie scene, but yes, she has some talent. But as far as NXT, she's not on the level of a Zoe Starks, Alba Fire, or somebody like that yet. These women are top tier wrestlers when it boils down to it. But Cora she's better than Fallon. But Fallon, man, she has something special. I like her build and all that as far as how she looked in wrestling, man. And, she definitely has a pretty good promo. So, yes, she is somebody who could break out. But it might take a little bit longer for her to break out than it will for Cora Jade. I mean, Cora Jade right now could go up to Raw and pretty much be a star. And Alba Fire could do the same thing. Isla Dawn, those two could go up there and they can make noise on the tag team scene if they actually sit down and make a tag team scene, available for the women that makes sense on SmackDown or Raw. You could have Alba Fire and Isla Dawn go up there and make some serious noise straight up. Or they can have a tag team women's division that go through every one of them. They can go from SmackDown, Raw, and NXT, and they can combine all that, and that thing will work. Definitely will work. All right, next man, Sky Blue. Next person I think, man, that really has a bright future if they start booking her right. That's Sky Blue over at AEW. Love Sky Blue, has so much talent, but right now they're using her to get other people over. I think she's 21 years old or something like that. But yeah, you're talking about a super talent. And man, and a good looking female reminds me of Cora Jade a lot. Her and Cora Jade, they're very similar as far as their looks, man. But yeah, Sky Blue is something special, man. She's incredible. She's incredible. So hopefully she stays in the business, and hey, she dates that Dante Martin kid or whatever, and hopefully he stays in the business too. He has a bright future, man. If he sticks to wrestling, get off all some of the things that he was on earlier. I'm not gonna exactly say some of the things that he was on, but no, he wasn't on no drugs or anything like that. But keep his focus on wrestling and make sure he keeps his ladies focus on wrestling to where she's not at home taking care of him and things like that. She just lose focus on what she needs to do because hey, guys, man, I've seen it so many times before. Guys can deter females from doing certain things. And but yeah, Sky Blue is an excellent talent. I mean, of course, she's not a perfect wrestler yet, but she's already a B-level wrestler. I already have her at a 4-star as a wrestler. Hey, not saying that she can go in there and beat the top tier women right now, but she definitely can give the top tier women in the business a run for their money, man. She has proven that, and I think she definitely can prove it if they going all out. But hey, big ups to Sky Blue. All right, my man Braden says you're gonna be at 3 Count show next week. No, Braden, I'm not sure because there's a huge show up in Salisbury, North Carolina. So if you go on our page on Facebook, you'll see it. And this show gonna have Barbarian on it. It's gonna have Jimmy Valiant on it. Jimmy the Boogie Woogie Man Valiant on it. It's gonna have Bobby Fulton. The Fantastics. It's gonna have a lot of big people on there, and I'm supposed to be doing commentary there. Me, Joe Wheeler, Danny Paris, and Chris Burton too, if he ends up coming. But Chris, I might tell him to go on out the 3 Count to pretty much cover that while I go over and cover Salisbury if he can't get out over there, because he's supposed to work that night. He's going to try to switch out. He wants to come to that big show. But if he goes to the big show, I might send him out there and I might do 3 Count. I'm not sure because I missed last time 3 Count came. So I don't want to miss that. I usually don't miss 2 3 counts in a row. But next Friday night, I will go see Battle Zone down in. I will go to Battle Zone in Williamston, South Carolina. They're gonna have Gunner. They're gonna have Gunner and Barbarian gonna be there, Braden. So that should be a good show. And they are a lot. I don't know if you ever been to their shows, but they are a lot like 3 Count. Boomer is there. Boomer, which he's a Boomer is one of these guys, man, that's around 3 Count. He frequents 3 Count, and they all in the same umbrella. 3 Count, Battle Zone, and HWA. HWA no more because Boomer's not there. He used to book for them. But man, that should be a good show. I know 3 Count's going to be a good show, and I definitely want to get there. Zuka King can't stand it when me and Chris is not there. But yeah, I would love to get to that show, man. All right. JL said, man, this day was great. Very productive day. I will not go into details, but dang, when you get your mind right, anything is possible. Okay, JL, no doubt, man, no doubt. JL, man, I am excited. JL said, okay, man, I am excited for SmackDown to come here, even though it most likely will be rubbish. The draft is coming, so you know what that means. By August, he may be on SmackDown. He could be, man. He could be. All right. JL, did you watch NXT yet? It was great, wasn't it? No, I haven't watched it. I was planning on watching it today, man. I just, God, just all kind of crazy stuff was coming up. excuse me. I told you he would carry this week. Let's hope the main roster can pick up the pace. I definitely will watch it tomorrow though, JL. Before I get all these after I get the Easter all the Easter stuff done, man. I definitely will be watching it tomorrow. All right, I mean not Braden, JL and Braden. All right, Braden says, "Dang, that Salisbury show looks good, but I think we're going to 3 count." Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's 2 hours, man, to get to that Salisbury show. 2 hours and 24 minutes coming from Greenville, and I think you're in Easley, right? So that's probably about 2 hours 34 minutes. So you probably like 10 minutes. JL, wait, how did you know who I was referring to, man? Get real, man. Doesn't take a genius, buddy. Doesn't take a genius. All right. All right, man. Next, I want to talk about Gigi Dolan. Gigi Dolan, somebody who really could break out. And man, she really looked good in Toxic Attraction. And I think that, that fit her personality, that fit her, that fit the mold as far as her and that whole group. Everything worked out great. I believe her, JC Jane, and who was the other one, man? Gosh, I don't forgot. Her, JC Jane, let's just say, and a beautiful girl, man. All 3 of those girls, man, very, very talented in the ring, and I mean, devastating. And Gigi Dolan, hey, I would say second. She was the second one that stood out in that group. But Gigi Dolan has a lot of fire, man. She has a lot of talent, and Gigi Dolan, she can take it to the next level. And we see when she get upset what she can do. And hey, incredible. I think she's incredible, and I think she can. I definitely think she can take it to the next level. I think I know this woman's name, but hey, Braden, I know you like her a lot. So Braden, who is that third female? Who's that? The female that used to run Toxic Attraction? Let me know, man. JL, wait, how did you know who I was referring to? Okay, I got that, but I definitely know the female's name, man. Like I said, I'm just trying to. Let me make sure. I just want to make sure I don't end up saying her name wrong. All right. Let's see. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second here. Goodness, man. What's going on? What's going on here, man? Got some things getting messed up here. Yeah, I'm about to call her Milrose, Brayton. I didn't want to call her Milrose, man. I'm about to call her Milrose. But yeah, Mandy Rose, my girl, no doubt, man, no doubt. But Mandy Rose, man, yeah, outside of Mandy Rose, I mean, Gigi stood out. To me, she stood out more than JC. JC's pretty tough. She has a very tough exterior. So, I mean, you could even say JC was the one who stood out outside of Mandy. But I tell you what, Gigi Dolan, I think she has a lot of talent. Especially, when she was wrestling in the indies, she was a little bit more slimmer and everything. She could move a little bit better in that ring. But even at the size that she is now, she's not overly big or anything like that. She just, she's just a little thicker than what she was. But, man, incredible wrestler. So Gigi Dolan could break out, but I think it will take, anywhere from a year and a half to maybe 3 years for her actually to get to where she's going to end up being on that top tier level, at least that second part of the top tier level. Yeah, I think Mandy Rose stuck out. No doubt about that, Braden. No doubt about that, man. She in more ways than one, right? All right, man. All right, man. Next is EO Sky. That's Chris love EO Sky, definitely. EO Sky is so talented, man. So talented. Only thing I like to say, she's a Japanese wrestler, but she's smaller, but she is incredible. She can do almost anything in that ring. She can make anybody look good. She had made Dakota Kai look spectacular. And when she was in there with Zoe Starks, her and Zoe Starks, and Zoe holds on with anybody, but her and Zoe Starks, man, that was a top tier tag team at that time. In my opinion, if they would have worked together, I mean, they could have been the best female tag team in the business if they wasn't the best female tag team in the business at the time. I say they was a great tag team. EO Sky, who was EO Shirai at that time, but EO Sky and Zoe Starks, but EO Sky, incredible wrestler, man. No telling what she can do as a solo wrestler. She definitely has those skills, and I think she can go just as far as Asuka if she's pushed right and she wanted to go that way. I believe she really could be that, be that type of competitor in the ring. So, hey, Io Sky definitely need to get more of a push, man. She's incredible. She's not just a tag team specialist. She's not, put her in some singles matches and don't use her as some punching bag to get other people over, man, because she can, right now, Io Sky is a 4-star wrestler, maybe a 4.5-star wrestler. She's in that, that 4 to 4.5-star range right there. She's incredible, man, in my eyes. And Chris will tell you she's 5 stars straight up, I'm sure. All right, man. Kayden Carter and Katana Chance. These two as a tag team. Now solo, I can't really say. I'm pretty sure they could do it solo too, but as a tag team, they are incredible. Now they both very, miniature, very small females. They very, very petite females. So as far as those two as a tag team, man, combining their talents, these two are top tier women, man. They are A+ wrestlers as a tag team. Now, solo, I think both of them solo, you're going to have to go straight to, they both C+ wrestlers, at least solo. I would say 3.5-star wrestlers as solo. I think Katana Chance could be maybe anywhere from 3.5 to 4 stars. 4 stars as a solo wrestler. I'm not sure if she'll get any more higher than that. I think she probably would, probably 4 stars. And that's it, because of her experience and her ability to take people down, man. She's able to mat wrestle and she can do some high flying things. Now, Katana Chance, man, formerly Casey Canizaro, actually that's a real name. She definitely can do some incredible things, man. She can get up in the air. She's even smaller, but she definitely can do some things too. So that's another 4-star wrestler there too. And she anywhere from 4 stars to maybe 4.2 or 4.3, close to 4.5, I would say. But she can do some incredible things too. But they are 2 top-tier wrestlers, man. But as a tag team, they definitely are forced to be. And man, they definitely can break out. You got to put them back in the title picture and maybe bring them even up to the main roster and let those two vie for those tag team titles, man. They definitely deserve it. All right, Piper Niven, and this is another one, Chris's lady, Piper Niven, the former Doudrop, formerly known as Doudrop in the WWE, which is Piper Niven all over the place. But Piper Niven, you talking about incredible, man. Piper Niven is an incredible wrestler in and out of that ring. Nobody can take anything away from her. Now, Piper Niven, like I said, they've been using her to get other people over. I don't think they know what direction they really want to go with her. But Piper Niven, let her go and let her do her damage. And you will have one of the top 3 women in WWE if you let Piper Niven go and do her thing, man. She could be one of the top 3 wrestlers over there. She's definitely a future star. And man, you got to give her props. You gotta boost her up. So somebody needs to come in and say, hey, we need to let this woman get out here. Let this woman get out here and let her just shoot to the moon. So let her do her thing. All right, man. My man Braden says, I give Katana 4 stars, but I see her being a big star one day. Yeah, she could be, man. She could be. Yeah, Casey Canizaro, I like her a lot. Katana Chance, that's what she want to call herself now. Wish she goes back to Casey. But yeah, I can see her being a huge star, despite her size. And, and as far as Kayden Carter, she's pretty good too, but I don't see her being a big star. But I do see her she can do some damage. She can get to that Natalya type range. She has that type of feel. In my opinion, she has that type of feel. But Casey, man, she can go high, man. She can go very high. Only thing I can see is she's going to have trouble when she runs up against somebody like Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, people that can take advantage of her size. Those are type women, Bianca Belair or something like that. But hey, she should do a lot. She should do great work in this business, man. No doubt. All right. JL says, I would love to keep on chatting. When are you streaming next? I'm not sure, JL. I got to run out. I got some things to attend to. Hey, man, JL, go out and do your thing, man. Go out and do your thing. Have a good day, man. Hey, big ups to you. And, I know you, let's see. I know you don't, what in the world I'm trying to say? I can't get it out. Definitely can't get it out. Oh, okay. But, yeah, I know you don't, I don't think you, what I'm trying to say. Never mind. JL, man, we'll talk to you later. We'll talk to you later. Right now, I'm tongue-tied. But JL, man, appreciate you joining me today. And hopefully, man, I'll see you soon. I'll be streaming soon. You have a good day, buddy. Appreciate it. All right, man. JL, this last thing. Said before I go, I will say this. Brian Breaker has motivated us all to be better, and is the international role model, future GOAT. Peace. See you on Future GOAT Week. Yeah, all right, man. See you later, man. Have a good one, buddy. Hey, man, he just got to shoot that Brian Breaker thing in there. And Braden, you know that. That's him, man. That's him. All right, man. All right, guys. So I went ahead and went over Piper Niven. All right, next. Before I get to the next one, let me go ahead and shout out the Straight Up Wrestling Show. Man, hey, check us out on Facebook. If you over on Facebook, you know what to do. That like, share, join on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, 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 so you know when we're on like times like these. Right now, I'm not on Twitch, but as soon as this is over, I'm gonna put it on Twitch. So hit that like, share. Do the same thing, man, that you do on YouTube, that over on Twitch. And if you are on Twitter, that like, share, tweet, and retweet, and follow us over there on Twitter, man. Appreciate everybody that's already done that. My man Braden is following us on every single category, man, and on every platform that we have. And me and Chris, we're probably going to look at Spotify and some other things like that a little bit later down the road. But right now, man, we enjoying building ourselves up on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, and, trying to do some things with Twitch, man. I haven't got that Twitch thing down, but I definitely got to do that. And we got to go live on Twitch. Got to do some things live on Twitch so it can stay up there and be able to upload some things. All right, give me just a second here, guys. Let me see what I got going on, man. Will Rally Sport replied, thanks, Harry or Chris. Hope you okay. Rally said, happy Easter, Rally, but happy Easter to my man, Rally. I don't know if he's coming on tonight, but Rally, my man, Will Rally Sport, happy Easter to him all the way over there in London, not in London, England. He's always all the way over in England, almost close to the border of Scotland, man. So my man over there, Will Rally Sport in England. All right, my man, Braden says, if you don't go to 3 count, I'll try to tell y'all what happened. Okay, Braden, man, if you go and we don't go, Braden, I will let you come on and talk about the show. Come and give a review. Come and give a review live on the show, man, on 3 count. And if we end up going some kind of way, you can come on with me and Chris, and we can all give our ratings and everything. We can give our review live, and you can be part of the show, man. We definitely would love to have you straight up, Braden, part of the show of doing that for 3 count, man. No doubt. All right, let's see. All right, let's get on back. Let me check Facebook real quick, guys. Make sure I don't have nobody over there that's doing anything. Most of our fans on Facebook, they go to these indie shows. So a lot of them probably at the indie shows instead of being on Facebook. But might have, I'm pretty sure some people over there watching. They, but the main people that usually talk, man, they usually at the shows. But yeah, I want to go over here and check this thing out, man. Before I get to the last, I got about 4 or 5 left, 4 or 5 women left. And man, we're gonna run through them in just a little bit. And then, like I say, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna finish cleaning up, getting ready for Easter dinner tomorrow. I'm gonna cook that Easter dinner, but going to church earlier in the morning, going to church tomorrow, and then, like I say, come home, get that Easter dinner cooked. And my daughter's birthday is tomorrow too. It's falling on Easter. So yeah, be celebrating that too with my daughter's birthday, but celebrating our Lord who has risen. But so, okay, man. So definitely let's go ahead and finish this thing off. Guys, let's go ahead and talk about the rest of these women here. All right. Next on the locket, we have Nikita Lyons, who's going to be out for a while. Nikita Lyons, that's our man, D-Skill H-Town, DSK. That's his woman, Nikita Lyons. He loved Nikita Lyons. I do like Nikita Lyons. She definitely has something with her look. A lot of guys are into that thick thing. She's really thick and everything. Hey, she looks pretty good. But a lot of guys are into that. But, she brings what she brings to the ring. She brings a lot of martial arts in there. She looks good doing it. She brings a little boxing style in there. She looks good at doing that. I will give her that. I don't think she's that great of a wrestler right now. She is green, but hey, she is growing. And man, I hate that she's derailed. She is derailed now by this injury that she had Hopefully she'll get back soon and progress. I want to see progression from her. Don't depend on what she has as far as in the looks category, because people are looking at her looks and everything. Work hard to be a great wrestler. And if she does that, I think she can get up into that, maybe that 3.5 to 4-star range. Definitely be on that second tier for her career. I don't think she will ever be a champion like, as far as holding the SmackDown title or the Raw title. She probably can get to the point where she can hold one of the tag team belts and be an NXT champion. I don't know. But yeah, she definitely is somebody who can break out and be one of the top 10 to 15 women wrestlers in the world. All right. My man says, Braden says, I'll try to take notes. I appreciate that, Braden. Definitely, man. But not if not, like say, hey, you can just go by memory. But definitely, because I think 4 count, 3 count usually do between 5 and 6 matches anyway. So I'm pretty sure you're going to be pretty much caught up into everything that's going on. But yeah, it should be a great night of wrestling. Always great night of wrestling at 3 count, man. 3 count is one of the best wrestling shows going today. Whether it's an independent or a professional ranks, man. 3 count, you can't beat 3 count. Just can't. All right. Braden says, hey, the looks are like magnets, but try to focus on ring work. No doubt about that. No doubt about that, Braden. I mean, a lot of good-looking women out here in wrestling today. A lot of them, man. Lots of them. And like I say, sometimes it's hard, to really just go and focus on wrestling, man, instead of, just focusing, instead of, eyes glued to them and their assets. Because, hey, like I say, these women, man, they are very attractive. These lady wrestlers are very attractive. And it makes them even more attractive when they're very athletic and they can actually wrestle. You just like, wow, man, and she's good looking too. I mean, because you think about if you take off all the things that they have on Rhea Ripley, take off the makeup, the Judgment Day makeup, and all the things that she do to make herself look tough. She is one beautiful looking lady, one looking beautiful female, and man, and she's incredible. She even looked good with that stuff on that she has, but she's beautiful. Not my favorite. Not. I don't think she's the best looking, but she's very good looking. All right. Speaking of good looking, I think she's very good looking. Next, Red Velvet. Red Velvet, man, I think is incredible. Another woman that on the petite side, but yeah, she's very, very talented. Last I saw, they let Jade end up decimating her or whatever. She's back to all those dark matches or whatever with AEW. But man, Red Velvet is definitely a star in the making. Red Velvet could be pushed pushed to the top. She took Britt Baker to the limit. And I mean, she did pretty good against Jade Cargill, but hey, they definitely weren't going to put over on Jade Cargill. But Red Velvet is definitely a star in the making. She could be one of these females who could skip over to WWE and still be a star. Definitely, man. Red Velvet, they need to do something with Red Velvet. And like I said, Red Velvet is a nice looking lady too. She's eye candy too. So much eye candy, man. No doubt about that. All right. Now, Shayna Baszler, I know she done had a shine, but she really haven't had a shine as far as getting to the top of the heap. I think she's been a tag team champion with Bayley years back. I'm not sure. I can't remember, but I think they was tag team champs at one time, but she's never had her shine as far as a top dog. But hey, that's a 4.5-star wrestler either way you look at it. And with all the other skills that she has as far as her MMA background and the toughness that she has, she could be a world champion, man. She should be a world champion or be in line for that world heavyweight championship. She is incredible. Shayna Baszler, definitely one of the toughest women in the business. And hey, she is one of these women that could break out. Now, I'm not going to, she's okay looking woman. I'm not going to say she's a looker or anything like that, but she's okay. She's okay. That's all I can really say. But as far as the talent go, it's top notch talent. She's a top level wrestler, man. She's a top tier wrestler. No doubt about that. All right. Braden says, hey, the looks are like, yeah, Magnus got that. And Braden says, I like Shayna. She never get what she deserves. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't, Braden. She's incredible, man. She really is. All right. And next, man, we're going to go to Shotzi. Shotzi is incredible. You talk about somebody that's in the mold of Shayna Baszler. That's Shotzi. No, not Shotzi. I'm not Shotzi. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about Zoe Starks in the mode of Shayna Baszler. But Shotzi, I like Shotzi. I like what she does as far as the way she looks and everything. Yeah, she comes out with the green hair and all that stuff. She comes out sometimes, especially when she comes out with Tegan Knox. When her and Tegan Knox was teaming with each other before Tegan turned. They would come out on the, they would come out on the little tank and everything. But Shotzi definitely deserves a little bit more credit than she deserves, and she's incredible on the mic. She can do it on the mic, and she's pretty good in the ring. She definitely anywhere between 3.5 to 4 stars right now, depending on the mood or depending on who she's in there with. But she's a 4-star wrestler right now. Could she get to that 4.5 stars? I think she could. I don't know about being a 5-star wrestler, but man, she probably can. She's incredible, man. She's incredible, and she deserves better than what she's getting. So definitely, man, she needs to get her flowers. She needs to get her ups. So somebody needs to come in and push Shotzi up. But hey, when it boils down to it, there's so many of them out here. Who you gonna put on top? But hey, one thing you really need to do is you need to start matching some of these women with each other, matching them up against other people, and letting the skill play out, letting the fans actually see their skill, not just bringing Shotzi out to wrestle Rhonda Rousey one week, and then next thing you know, she maybe beat up 1 or 2 people, and then she's back out and she's taking on Raquel Rodriguez or somebody, and she lose again. That doesn't need to happen. Shotzi is incredible. So, you need to give her props. And all these women out here, they need to come out here and be able to do their thing, man, without somebody interfering. But before I go to the next lady after Shotzi, man, I'm going to go over here and I'm talking about Billie Starkz. Billie Starkz, who was on AEW Dynamite. I don't know if you saw it. She was on AEW Dynamite. She wrestled, Battle of the Belts. She was on Battle of the Belts last night. She wrestled Jade Cargill, 18-year-old Billie Starkz. Man, this girl is, incredible, man. That was a very good match. That was a 3-star match that she gave Jade Cargill, and she held her own. One of the best matches I've seen Jade Cargill have. One of the top 3 that I've seen her in. And Billie Starkz, man, worked like a superstar. And Billie Starkz, I've seen her on the indie circuit, and she's really good. But she really showed herself last night. Tony Khan needs to sign her now, just like he just signed Sky Blue. Sky Blue is all elite. Billie Starkz need to be all elite. She has a bright future, man. She is incredible. So he needs to jump on her before, Triple H see that, and Triple H say, hey, come on over to NXT, because Billie Starkz, she's something special, and it'd probably be better if she does go to NXT. But yeah, she has it, man. She has it. If you guys haven't seen Billie Starkz, you didn't see Battle of the Belts, go back and check out that match. Check out or bring it up online, man. Bring it up on YouTube or wherever you got to bring it up on, and pull up Billie Starkz versus Jade Cargill. That was an incredible match, man. I was very impressed with Billie Starkz. Very impressed. But yeah, she's definitely a future star. She's going to be a 5-star wrestler if she decides to stick in it, stick with it, stay in this business. She's a 5-star wrestler. No ends, ands, or buts about it, man. So definitely Billie Starkz, incredible. All right. Who else we got, man? All right. Next, we got Sol Ruca. Sol Ruca, very talented. Get in there and do a lot of gymnastic stuff. But kind of like who else does that? Not the bunny, but who's that other, the one who come out with the bunny a lot? I can't think of a name right now, and I like her a lot. I can't think of a name, but but Sol Ruca, very talented, and she does some incredible things in the ring. And like I said, she has a mat game too. So it's not just her gymnastics, her athleticism that's carrying her. She definitely has a mat game. And she is going to, man, she's going to make her waves in this business. So, hey, watch out for Sol Ruca, straight up. All right. My man, Braden says, I'll tell you one of my favorite women wrestlers, and that's Mercedes Martinez. Yes, she is very good. Very, very, very tough. Man, outstanding. She deserves her props too, Braden. No doubt, man. And I haven't put her on there, but she is on the list now. Mercedes Martinez, man, she's a beast. She's a beast, and she definitely deserves her marks, man. She definitely somebody need to pretty much put her in the spotlight where she needs to be. And Tony Khan don't need to have her, because I remember she was out there, man. She almost got killed. She almost got killed. Who was that? She was wrestling, and they came out, man, tried to hit her. It was Mercedes Martinez. Wow, it was incredible. I think it was her and was it Rodriguez? Oh, it was Mercedes Martinez, and it could have been Ruby Soho. Oh no. Wait a minute. It was Mercedes Martinez, and who was the other? Who was who was the Spanish female, man, that the Mexican female that had the title, and she ended up leaving because Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa and Mercedes Martinez. They had a couple matches that was very good. But yeah, she came out, man, tried and hit Thunder Rosa with this. It was Mercedes who came out and hit Thunder Rosa with this bar, man. Knocked the living daylights out of her. But yeah, she's very good, Braden. I agree there. Very good. Yeah, Shotzi's interests are so good. Yes, very good. All right, Braden says Soul Ruka is great. Yes, she is, man. My man Will Rally Sport. Rally says, hi, Harry. What's up, Rally? Rally says, agree with you. Billy Starks comments, hey, yeah, 18. Yeah, wow, she's gonna be awesome in a couple years. Yes, she is. Yes, she is, Rally, man. She could be, I would say anywhere from 3 to 5 years, she could be number one in the sport. I haven't seen somebody come and take off like that in a long time, guys. Long time. She pretty much came in like pretty much like Braun Breaker, but she got more skill than he does. Kind of like remind me of Ricky Steamboat when he first came into wrestling. Man, she's incredible. She just took off. For what she did, and Jade must have a lot of respect for her to let her hang in there with her like that. And she got out of Jade's finisher a couple times, I think. At least one time I know Jade was trying to hit her with that what is that thunder bomb she does or whatever. But Billy got out of that, man. But Billy Starks she got something. She is incredible. She can move past a lot of females very quick. They definitely has to do something with her. And Tony Khan, man, if he don't sign her, man, I don't know what's wrong with this guy, man. But my man Ray Underwood is in the house. He says, hi, Harry. What's up, Ray? Ray is in the house. Appreciate you joining us right here, Ray. But guys, man, I hope everybody have a great Easter tomorrow, man. And I don't know what you're gonna do, but probably get out for church, whatever. Have that great Easter dinner, man. But hey, Easter, that Easter meal. But hey, tomorrow's gonna be a very good day. And guys, man, I appreciate you coming here, joining me here for the Straight Up Wrestling Show tonight. I'm not finished with this thing, guys, but let me get over here to some of these other women. And there's some other women, man, in Impact Wrestling and NWA Power that I haven't really gotten to, and I didn't put these women on the list. But some of those women definitely deserve their props. And you got some women out here on the indie circuits that deserve their props too. All right, man. Next, I have Sonya Deville, and I know she's had a shine. She was a world champion at one time, but pretty much she have been on the back burner. She really didn't get the bag that she should have got back in the day when she was the champion. She probably got more shine when she was up there with Adam Pearce when she was working in an executive position than she did as a wrestler. But you talking about an incredible talent, Sonya Deville. She has it. She has the attitude. She has the she has the ring savvy. She has the mic work. She has all of that. So definitely, Sonya Deville is one of these breakout stars that could be up there, man. She could be on that top tier level with. Let me go ahead and name the top tier level wrestlers that I think we have out here on the wrestling scene today. I'm gonna put Charlotte Flair first. Then I'm gonna go Charlotte Flair. I'm gonna go. Then I'm gonna go. Man, I was going Charlotte Flair, and then I'm gonna go Becky Lynch. I'm gonna go Bianca Belair. I'm gonna go Rhea Ripley. I'm gonna go Asuka. Let's see, that's 5 right there. Who else? Guys, I could put on that top tier list. Bailey. I'm gonna throw Bailey in on that top tier list. Let's see who else, guys. Give me some. I'm gonna throw Zoe Starks in there on that top tier list, guys. Let's see who else, guys. Who else? That's 7 right there. I'm gonna go ahead and roll with that 7. But we got a couple more women I think that could be on that top tier list. But guys, like I say, go ahead and chime in. Let me know who you think that could be on that top tier list. But I think I said Asuka. But I think Io Sky could be on that top 10 list. Most definitely. I mean that top tier list. But that's 8. So give me a couple more to throw on that. Most definitely. Killian King in Impact is amazing. Yes, she is. Thank you, Braden. All right. Diamante is really good. Yes, pretty good. No, not Sonya Deville. I don't like her. I understand that, Braden. I don't really care for her at all either, but she definitely a top tier wrestler. Hey, and what's the name? Definitely. I forgot, man. Mercedes Monet. Mercedes Monet, definitely top tier wrestler, 100%, 100%. And the other one that left with her, she's a top tier wrestler too. So you got those two. And I guess, man, Jade Cargill is not top tier right now, but she's top tier in style, strength, and presence. She has that 100%. And even in her ring, what she does as far as her ring attire, as far as the way she talks on the mic, is short and sweet and get out of there. So yeah, all that is done. But right now, she's still a C+ wrestler. She really is C+ wrestler with a lot of power, and that's enough to. That's all she really needs to get her over. But man, she's working on it. She's gonna get better. She'll be a 4-star wrestler before the year's out, easily. And man, probably take her a couple more years before she gets to that 5-star. But she's incredible. She's incredible, no doubt about that. But it's just not about Jade Cargill because she's already getting her shine. She already has broke out, and hey, she got it early. She got it early, and it's all came down to her looks. All right, man. Okay, so I was talking about Sonya Deville. My man Braden BRM said he do not like her. I understand, Braden. All right, my man Raleigh says, okay, Braden says, are y'all going to WrestleCade in November? We're going to try to do that, Braden. Most likely, yes. Raleigh says, jaded. Not many people escape from that finisher. No doubt about it. Yeah, jaded. That's it. That's the name of it. You're exactly right about that. All right. My man Raleigh says, okay. Braden says Sue Young is one of my favorites. Sue Young is pretty good too. My man Raleigh says, number 1, Charlotte Flair. Number 2, Serena Deeb. Oh, wow. Forgot about her. Serena Deeb was one of the top women in the industry. One of the top 4 wrestlers in the industry, no doubt about that. But yeah, she definitely is. And who was her nemesis? Gosh, she's really good too. The Japanese wrestler, she's really good. That kept going up against Serena Deeb. Those two are like 1 and 2. Both of those are very good. Number 3, Thunder Rosa. I wouldn't say Thunder Rosa, but hey, she's one of the top 12 women in the business, I would say. Thunder Rosa. Number 4, Bayley, top wrestlers in the ring in the world. Yeah, Bayley's up there, man, no doubt. Yeah, Raleigh says Sonya's good. Mercedes Monet probably one of the best too. No doubt, man, no doubt. All right. Raleigh says Jade is still green and not faced anyone good, not matched with Thunder Rosa, Britt, Soraya, Jamie Hayter, Tony Storm yet. No, she hasn't. But hey, that's that's Tony Khan, man. That's Tony Khan, straight up. All right, Braden BRM says put Serena in top four, but she's good. No, he said I can't put Serena in top 4, but she's good. She's very good. Very good, Braden. I don't know exactly where you can really put her, but hey, I don't know, man. I don't know. As far as over at AEW, I think she's the most talented there. I'm not sure if she's the best there, but I mean, she's got to be in the top. She's a top 10 wrestler, put it that way. The top 10, man. Top 10. I really got to go back and over and evaluate this whole situation. Top tier. I think that's next. I'm going to do that top tier women wrestlers and top tier male wrestlers, but she's definitely one of the top women in the business, man. Serena Deeb. Incredible, man. The things that she can do. All right. My man Ray Underwood says, oh, yeah. Miko Satomura. Yeah, definitely. Satomura. Who wrestled Roxanne Perez, man. That was she's very talented. Not just in that match. I've seen her in plenty other matches. Very talented. Yeah, so she's definitely a top tier wrestler too. A little bit older now, but she still can get it done, guys. Still can get it done. All right. Let me get into these last. I think I got a couple more women here that I was talking about can break out, and that's basically it, guys. All right, man. Tegan Knox. Hey, and she even looks more devastating. I mean, she turned heel. I think she turned heel. She even looks better as a heel wrestler. So Tegan Knox, I definitely think, she can, she definitely can get it. She can get her flowers. And it's time to give her respect. But Tegan Knox, man, the whole thing about it is with each and every one of these women, you have got to put them on a path to success. You got to put them on a path to success. And when I look at this whole thing, man, like I say, this is a lot of wrestling, a lot of wrestlers. So you got to put them on a path to success and to where they can pretty much get out here and show what they have, to where you can get out here and you can rank these women. And then once you rank these women, you get them in a you get them in a working order. You get them on a ranking system that makes sense, that works. Then that's when you can start saying, who are the top tier women? Who are the ones that deserve, major props? So that's what they have to do. But like I said, you got to have the right bookers to do that. You got to have the right bookers, and these women got to be able to work. You can't have 1 or 2 women's matches. You got to have a few women's matches doing these, every show. And that way, these women will be able to have their chance to shine. A lot of them don't get their chance to shine, except for in dark matches and things like that. But hey, that's cool too. If you keep everything in order, you have everything balanced out, instead of like saying, hey, you calling up a woman, oh, we haven't used her in a while, we haven't used Lacey Evans in a while, so let's bring her up, put her in the match, and then we're gonna put her in the match against Shayna Baszler. Shayna is gonna kill her. Hey. But, tell you the truth, I don't really care. I don't care nothing about Lacey Evans anyway. I'm just using her as an example. All right, man. But, yeah, Tegan Knox definitely one of the somebody that can be right now. I got it anywhere from 3-star to, I got it around 3. I say 3.5-star wrestler. But she could be she could get the top 5. She could be a top tier wrestler. She could be a 5-star wrestler, man, within a year and a half, 2 years with work, and putting her in the best possible matches. She definitely could be a 5-star ladies wrestler. Zoe Starks. Right now, Zoe Starks is a 4.5-star wrestler, great wrestler, and she can pull out 5-star matches too, depending on who you put her in there with. But Zoe Starks is the future, man. She is one of the best in the business. And she's one of these, like I say, I already got up there top tier. She's one of these women that can roll with Rhea Ripley. She can roll with Charlotte Flair. She can roll with these women. You give her a chance. But, she's probably 6 months to a year away from that. But definitely she needs to move up, and she needs to move up now. She has it, man. She is heads and shoulders above the rest over there in NXT. No ends and buts about that. So move her up, man. Move her up. And, hey, I would love to see her and Io Sky get together. And, this time Io Shirai likes her, and they become tag team champs up there in the big leagues, man. They definitely can do it, because I'm telling you, when they was in NXT, I thought that team was better than any tag team in women's wrestling. But Io Shirai kept saying, I don't like you. I don't like you. It was kind of funny. It was real funny. All right, man. All right. Braden says, all right, man. Yeah, Athena's very good. I wanted to say her, but I was trying to remember her old name. What Moon? Something about Moon. I can't. Whatever her old name. Yeah, very good. She's one of these women that's like a 4-star, man. 4-star, 4.5-star. Very good. All right, Will Rally Sports says, all right, guys, give me a minute. Let me go here, because I'm looking into that light, and that light got me coming up close and squinting and everything. I don't want to be doing that. So, guys, I'm gonna go on to this. So I went through all the women, and I'll go back over the list, tell you how many of them in there, and pretty much go and check that out. But guys, if you haven't hit that like, go ahead and hit that like for me. Whatever platform you're on, I appreciate it. You look like you guys are doing that. Definitely doing that. And man, hey, can't ask for nothing else. But appreciate the Straight Up Wrestling family, man, being in there, sticking in with me, checking out this stream tonight. Because you guys could be doing anything else, but you decided to come on, check out the show with HBT. And man, hey, man, love talking to you guys, and love coming out here, giving a little bit of information, talking a little bit about wrestling, man. Right now, we going over the females. But guys, let me get into this chat, man. And yeah, Ember Moon, that's it. Thank you, Ray Underwood. Ember Moon, love Ember Moon, love Ember Moon. Talking about a top tier wrestler. When she came into AEW, basically you have to say she was the best wrestler over there. Pretty much, you have to say that she was the best over there. All right. Okay, give me a second, guys. Need to give me 1 minute. Give me about 10 seconds. All right, guys, had to blow my nose, man. Still got that little hay fever going on. Getting over the allergies, and I think a lot of this rain that we had today, Braden, man, with the rain and all that today, and a little bit yesterday, pretty much clearing up the air, getting a lot of the stuff out of the air, and thank goodness for that, man. Straight up. All right, and when my man Will said, Rally says, I meant in the ring, talent, Serena Deeb. Yeah, no doubt. Braden BRM said, I want to see Athena get a big push in AEW. Rally says, Maka Ito was it. Rally says, a lot of good Japanese wrestlers. Said, Emi Secure, good. Maka Ito, too. Yep. Braden BRM says, Tegan isn't bad. She just doesn't compare to everyone else. That's true, Braden. That's true. That's one thing about it, man. You got probably about 4 to 6 wrestlers in WWE that just overshadows everybody else. And then over in AEW, you have Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter, and Jade Cargill. They overshadow everybody, man. And when you have somebody come back, like who is that other one that comes back? She's very good. Gosh, I can't even think of her name. She's been gone for so long, but she's pretty much putting up that challenge. Chris Statlander, her too. Come back, man. She very good, could break out, very good. All right, my man Will Rally Sports says Tegan Knox is good, but not used properly at all by WWE. That's true. Like Lacey Evans, which no one in IWC likes what I've seen on Twitter anyway. All right. My man Rally says, wow, I got to get something to drink. Dana Brooke never used either, just dark matches and main event. Yep. Underwood, my man Ray Underwood says Ivy now. Oh wow, love her, man. Yeah, definitely. That's another one who can break out. I didn't put her in there. Did I? Yeah, but Ivy now, another one who can break out. Very good wrestler. Very good wrestler. Within 2 years, could be one of the best in the industry if she continues to put in the work. Blair Davenport, not bad. Raquel Rodriguez, yes, incredible. Very strong, very strong. But you need to do more than just rely on her. She relies a lot on strength. She really does. She really does. But hey, she's Braun Strowman's girlfriend. So hey, I'm not shocked that she used a lot of power moves and want to use her power and put that in the forefront. All right, my man Rally says Ivy Nile is good in NXT. Jack, seen her on NXT level up in NXT, former bodybuilder. Yep. Ray Underwood, Ember Moon. Thanks, Ray. My man Braden BRM says used to be Ember Moon. Yep. Rally says Ember Moon. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Rally says Athena Woods. Athena works stiff sometimes. Did you see her AEW dark match? Yes. Versus Jody. Threat just signed for Impact recently. She got a beating off Athena. Wow. Yes, she did. And Athena did work that match. She was very stiff, man. And a lot of people was out here talking about it, dogging it. All right, Rally. Her old finisher was my favorite. The Eclipse off the top like a stunner. Love that move. Yep. Braden BRM. Yeah, man. I had a church event today, and I went outside, and it was crazy. Yes, it was, man. I've been telling, hey, unless the church was out there, everybody was out there together, I've been like, hey, let's go back inside, man. Let's go back inside, do things inside, But yeah, the church, man, they're just, wow. But yeah, it was crazy outside today, Braden. But yeah, I didn't go to church today, man. Probably be going in the morning, be going sometime in the morning. All right. Rally says, I've got hay fever. It's awful, Harry. Yes, it is a Rally. Man, yeah, I've been thinking about you since you told me that last time. No doubt. My man Rally says Chris Statlander. Yes, that's it, man. Yes, she's special. All right, Rally says Thunder Rosa been out ages. Yeah, she's been out for a while, man. Rally, the locker room, she got locker room troubles. And that's the reason why she haven't been back. She has locker room troubles. So I don't know when she's going to be back, buddy. All right, Rally says, I think Raquel Liv will be tag champs Monday. Probably so. Liv Morgan, man, like I said, she had a chance to shine. Liv, the timing was wrong for them to put that title on Liv. I don't think Liv would ever be a top 10 a top tier wrestler. I really don't. You know, I kind of like, I never thought they would put the title on her, but they actually did. But yeah, Liv could be a great tag team champ. 100%. But I think that's where the buck stops, man. She's a tag team champ. She's a secondary champion. She's not above a Bianca Belair. She's not above a Rhea Ripley. She's not above a Charlotte Flair or Becky Lynch. She's not that type of wrestler. She's not that caliber wrestler yet. But hey, one thing I will say about Liv Morgan, she got up to like 4.5 stars. I mean, she's a 4.5 star wrestler. I would say now, but she still lacks something. I mean, but she had to really work hard to pull out that 4.5 stars. But you know, she got more brutal when she started doing that all that hardcore stuff. She got more hardcore stuff. She was doing that to prove herself or prove some things to people. And man, she looked better doing that. She was better doing that than being the goody two shoes Liv Morgan. But hey, just like me and Brady was talking about earlier, she's a looker, man. She's a beautiful girl. I think that's what most people were saying. All the people that wanted the belt be put on Liv because they was pushing her, and the people wanted Liv to have that title because of the way she looks. You know, that's how it was straight up. But guys, let me go over how many women that I actually talked about. But out of this group, man, I have to say this Billy Starks, the 18-year-old Billy Starks, that was on Dynamite. No, not Dynamite, but that was on Battle of the Belts. Went against Jade Cargill. She probably has the most potential out of each and every one of these women that I chose, man. But let me go ahead and count these women that I say could break out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Ivy Now lives in this, man. I skipped over her. I didn't mean to. All right. I did not mean to. 5, 6. Wow. All right, I got 20 on my list, guys. I got 20 on my list, but I did add a couple more people that was thrown in, you know, from some of the suggestions and things like that. So we end up around like 23. So that's a lot of women. So the whole thing about it is you got to spread it out. You know, I talked about women in WWE, you know, SmackDown, women that's on Raw, talked about women in NXT, and I talked about women in AEW. So I think it's enough room for everybody. But when it comes down to it, they got to make those women titles, you know, in WWE, which they're very important. But WWE, I think, in NXT, their title, they might need a secondary title to help out these women, or they need to have some more, you know, just one more title, man, maybe. And AEW need to add a tag team division for women. They need to have a tag team title for women. But you know, and I definitely don't think there's too many titles for women, but they need a tag team title for women in AEW, and they need an intercontinental title, a U.S. title, or some women's title over there in WWE because it's so much talent. And the talent's incredible. They are a lot better. These women today are a lot better wrestlers than when I was coming up. These women are incredible, man. Very incredible. I'm very impressed with what I see from women's wrestling, and it has a bright future with the names that I went down. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through these women that I went through as far as on this roster. Let me see if I can find this real quick. See my other phone, it just reset itself, and then I'm gonna get your comments, guys, right after that. But let me see if I can go through these names real fast. So first, man, like I say, let me go through these women first. Man, I hate this tablet. All right, first I had Cora Jade, man. Talked about Cora Jade. Like I said, hey, Cora Jade, man, her future is bright. You know, she got to wear shades. They're so bright. All right, Alex Albert Fry and Aladon, Kaylee Ray, who's the now Albert Fire, with Aladon. Now, if her and Aladon go up there, I think those two will take out, you know, the women's champs up there. Those two are better than Raquel and Liv Morgan as a tag team. Albert Fire and Aladon is great wrestlers. Aladon is pretty good, but she's not an Albert Fire, man. But an Albert Fire, formerly Kaylee Lee Ray, is a 5-star wrestler. All right, man. Fallon Henry, pretty good. Bright future. Definitely look forward to watching her over the next couple years. Sky Blue, hey, she's right there. Sky Blue, man, within a year, Sky Blue could be top tier, one of the top 10 wrestlers if they push her right in the business. Gigi Dolan, very good talent. Look forward to seeing her over the next 2 to 4 years. And maybe it's because of the way she looks, guys. To tell you the truth, nah, she is. She's a nice looking lady. All right, man. EO Sky, definitely. EO Sky, incredible. I like the way she looks too. EO Sky, man, incredible in that ring, and she can do some serious damage. Either tag team partners, being a tag team partner, or a solo talent. EO Sky can be one of the top 5 women in a couple of years in this business if she's pushed right. The 18-year-old Billy Stark, man, from I don't know where she's from, but she did wrestle on a Battle of the Belts against Jade Cargill. Let's hope that that's not the last that we see of her on the big stage, that she goes back down and she just roaming the indies. Let's hope if AEW don't sign her, WWE signs this woman. This woman is incredible, one of the best wrestlers in the industry. I've only seen one other person that's probably, if she's in the indies, that's just as good as her, and this girl named Crystal Green. Is it Crystal Greenway or Crystal Green? One of the two. But, man, she is a very talented female wrestler. Ivy Now, man. I skipped her and went to Kaden Carter and Katana Chance, but Ivy Now, incredible. Give her 2 to 3 years, man. Ivy Now, top tier wrestler in this business. Kaden Carter and Katana Chance, either single or solo. I think Katana Chance is gonna go very far. I think Kaden is gonna do nice too. Kaden kind of like, I think she's in that Nikita Lyons, not Nikita Lyons, but dang, what the heck? Wow, man. Oh boy. Natalia, she's in that Natalia realm of things. And man, that means I'm getting a little tired, guys. All right, Piper Niven. I got up at 5 o'clock this morning. All right, Piper Niven next. So Piper Niven, definitely, man. If they let her go out there and use her talent, use her the way she should be used, Piper Niven would do a lot of damage. Great talent is Piper Niven. Wow, I just now missed my place. All right, man. I hate this. This tablet is getting on my nerve. I gotta get me a new iPad, guys. Straight up. All right. And my daughter took my new one and gave me this one. This one she had in school. She graduated in 2022 from North Greenville University. She decided to give me this one. And I bought this one, I think, in 2024. Wow. All right, man. Next we have Nikita Lyons, guys. Nikita Lyons after Piper Nivens. I think Nikita's going to do very well. I think it's going to be a few years. I don't know if she'll ever be that top tier, but the way she looks and everything is going to get her very far. The way she, as long as she has a very good promo and she gets better wrestling, I think she's going to get better. She definitely has a martial arts background and a little bit of boxing. So she's going to go far in this business, guys. I really believe that. All right. Okay. I'm having some real trouble here with that. I can't do it. I can't do it, guys. I'm going to get on. I'm going to get right here. I'll let you know the rest in just a moment. Just a moment. Then right after I get finished with this, guys, I got about 5 or 6 more wrestlers, I think. Then as soon as we get done with that, then I'm going to go to your comments. And then I can't remember exactly all the wrestlers that you was talking about. So if you still own, definitely let me know who you think who deserve props, man, and we will mention that. We will mention them. All righty. All right, let me finish these women off real quick. Because then after that, I want to get off and then cook a little more for tomorrow's dinner. Get ready for church, guys. Okay. All right. All right, ended up at Nikita Lyons. Then next I got Red Velvet. Red Velvet is definitely one of these women, man, that they should put in a position to where she can shoot to the moon. Great female talent. And yeah, this doggone now the phone just went kaboot on me. That's just flat out crazy, man. I'm just like, come on, guys. This thing is tripping on me. All right. So I said Red Velvet. Then I have Shayna Baszler. Man, hey, we know what Shayna Baszler can do. And yeah, Shayna done had a shine, but she haven't broke out the way she should be able to break out. And so she's pretty much being held back. Next, we have my girl Shotzi. Hey, time for Shotzi to get on the roll, and they need to put her on the right track, guys, to success. Sol Ruka, the sky's the limit for Sol Ruka, guys, no doubt. Sonya Deville. Sonya Deville, I know she done, like I said, she's been there before. She's been a world champion before, but hey, she has the talent to get out there to do it again. She could break out. Right now, she's been overshadowed big time. But Sonya Deville definitely deserved her flowers, man. She deserved to be back on top. Tegan Knox, within the next 2 to 3 years, she can go anywhere. She can go all the way to the top, be a top tier wrestler, man, a 5-star wrestler, no doubt. Zoe Starks already between a 4 and 5-star wrestler. Hey, get her up there, man. Zoe Starks, hey, she's running with the big dogs. So that's my list right there, guys. Appreciate each and every one of you. Let me see if I can get to some of these comments here and get off this craziness, man. With this, I'm on a roller coaster with this doggone thing. All right. Guys, I'm trying to get to it. Yeah, Rally says I think Liv great, but different opinions. Yeah, no doubt about that. Will, hey, she's getting better and better, man. That's one thing I have to say. She continues to improve, no doubt. I'm a man. Rally says she's not above Becky, Bianca, Gree, or Charlotte. That's true. All right. Rally says what's going on with Valhalla, Sarah Logan. Yeah, man, that's very interesting. Very interesting. Don't think she's had one match yet. Just Viking Raiders manager, and I think that's what she's gonna end up being for a while. But yeah, I definitely can't wait to see Sarah Logan get in the ring if she decides to get into the ring, man. But or if WWE decides to put her in the ring. But right now they just using her, as the Vikings Raiders manager, and I thought she was gonna be on NXT, man. When she kept having the promos on NXT and everything. I thought she was gonna come on and be a wrestler on NXT or come out there do commentary or whatever on NXT, but they decided to put her up there on SmackDown with the Vikings Raiders. So we'll see where it goes from here. All right, Rally says, is your list all companies or just WWE? Because Sky Blue good, really improved. Well, I got Sky Blue in there, definitely. Enjoy Your Heart, really good stuff. They're young, only 20 years. Only 20, gonna be good years to come. Julia Starks impressed me. Julia Hart impressed me on Battle of the Belts. She really did. She was against Anna Jay. She impressed me. So yeah, Julia Hart is definitely one of these young up and comers who I didn't think could really go anywhere in this business besides being a manager, being a pretty face, and I thought maybe she could end up being like a valet type deal and become major that way. But as far as a wrestler, but yeah, she impressed me, man. I can see a 4. I can see a 4 anywhere near a 5-star wrestler. She could be the next Becky Lynch when it boils down to it. If she continues to progress, yes, she could be, Rally. So I will give you that. That. I got to throw in there on that list. And yeah, Sky Blue, man. Yeah, I had Sky Blue on the list. I don't know if I repeated her name, but Sky Blue definitely on the list. Sky Blue reminds me of Cora Jade, but Sky Blue is already she's already a 4-star wrestler. Man, give her props, man. Give her what she deserves over there in AEW, and she is going to make that company some money. She's going to put tails in the seats. There's no doubt about that, Rally. All right. Rally says, agree with that comment. Need tag title for women in AEW. Yes, they do, Rally. Rally said, is Tiffany Stratton not on your list? No, she's not, man. I thought about that. With Tiffany Stratton, I was like, Tiffany Stratton is a lot about her looks. Not on your list. She should be on main roster. I think looks great, good in the ring, not even being in NXT long, natural, I think. Look, Tiffany Stratton, look, this is what I'll say about Tiffany Stratton with Rally. I didn't put her in there as one of the next great wrestlers that could break out, next women wrestlers that could break out, but I agree with you 100%. Right now, Tiffany Stratton needs to be on the main roster. She deserves to be on the main roster. She has everything. She has the looks. She has the she has the mic skills, and she has the ring ability too. She's able to do it in the ring. She has everything it takes to be a superstar, to be a star on the top level. She has that. But as far as I do think there's women on my list that's better wrestlers than Tiffany Stratton, and can be better wrestlers than Tiffany Stratton. But Tiffany's upside is higher than everybody's, because Tiffany can use everything that she has to propel her. I mean, she's kind of like a Carmella, but she's prettier than Carmella. She's better looking than Carmella. She has better ring skills than Carmella. She has better mic skills than Carmella. So she can pretty much put herself over the top. And Carmella was a world champ too. So, hey, but yeah, Tiffany Stratton, I can see her going up there, and I have no problem where she ends up. If she goes up there, if she ends up being a world champion, I have no problem with that, because she definitely has the makings of it right now. Will, it's all inside. It's all right there, man. It's all pictured on her already. All right, my man Braden says, all right, I'll see you, Harry. Hope to see you at 3 Count, and I'll see you on the Raw stream, and happy Easter. Happy Easter to you too, Braden, and your family, my man. All right, my man Raleigh says, Piper good like Nia Jax, but can actually wrestle and do moves. She's good. A lot of good Scottish wrestlers. Let's see. Shout out to Albert Fire, Isla Dawn, Piper Niven. No doubt. All three of them, man. All three of them. Very talented. Very talented. They got to give Piper Niven. They got to let her loose, man. They got to let her loose and do her thing, because it is a tragedy that they're not letting her do what she was doing before she came to WWE. Man, she can wreck shop. She can wreck shop and definitely put butts in the seats. All right, my man Raleigh says, okay, Tiffany Stratton out. Shotzi doing better with Natalya too in tag team. I think both great. Yeah, no doubt. All right, say you mentioned Shotzi. Sorry, I put Caitlin King on list AEW dark matches. Yeah, Caitlin King is very good. I just didn't think of her when I was doing my list. All right, but yeah, she definitely deserves to be on there. AEW dark matches, then signs with Impact, then straight away after signing Impact Tag Champ with Taylor Wilde. Shout out to her. Taylor Wilde is pretty good too. But yeah, definitely, man. So I even like Kiera Hogan a little bit too. I think she's pretty good. But guys, man, that's it. That's it. My mouth is dry. I got to get something to drink. I want to finish cleaning up, and then, man, I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna go ahead and jump in bed, man, and start getting ready for tomorrow. But hey, guys, it's been a great night. You guys, man, with Straight Up Wrestling family, appreciate you stopping by, and everybody else who stopped by. Check this thing out, man. And if you're not part of Straight Up Wrestling family, all you got to do is hit that subscribe bell, man. Hey, we would love to have you. And like we always do, we try to get to everybody's comments, man. We roll down these comments. We talk to everybody. Everybody's important here because, hey, just like we always say, you guys are the show. Without you, we'll be talking to air. And Chris and I, we don't like talking to air. But, man, hey, love that you own. My man, Royal Rally Sports says, thanks, Harry. Happy Easter. Happy Easter to you, my man, Rally. I will see you guys later. Each and every one of you, man. Happy Easter to you and all your families. Man, we will see you later. I am out of here. Stay straight up. Peace.